What is up guys, my name is Wong and today we're filming something a little bit different. We're going to be reacting and in a way reviewing your cars on Instagram in this YouTube video. I know this isn't my typical approach to a car review, but as some of you may know, stage 4 restrictions in Victoria have been extended. So I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to try something new and have a bit of fun. I've seen a couple of funny reaction videos, so I thought I'd jump on board too. Last night, I made a post on my Instagram story for you to send in your cars. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. I've got my Instagram booted up right here. You can also see the feed as well. I'm gonna put that right here. And we're gonna be scrolling through and we're gonna be showing you all the people that have mentioned and tagged me in posts on Instagram over the past day. So first up, we've got 5.0 Legend. And it looks like he's tagged me in the interior of a Ford Mustang, but not your typical, this is the American version. This car looks so tough. Let's check out this video. Oh, that V8. Man, that sounds good. It's a real shame we never got it out here. I actually haven't even seen one in the flesh before. So, man, that's a cool car, bro. Keep it up. Alrighty, on to the next one. So Proud Media has tagged me in his Ford Falcon Xr6. I don't think this is the turbo variant, so it is the naturally aspirated version of the Barra. And yeah, they came with that as well. That's clean, bro. It's a good platform to work with, and down the line, you should definitely consider smacking on a turbocharger on it because it will completely transform the Barra engine. Alrighty, on to the next one. Oh my lord, I see it in the preview already. This thing is crazy. So this is Sam Gretchy's IS300. Normally they came with an automatic 2JZ. And straight away you can see that this car has a huge Garrett GT turbo on it. It's a GT42, so it's mighty fast. And I also believe that he's got a power glide on it because I've spoken to him in person and there it is. But he has driven this car as a daily driver for some years now. I think he's put over 100,000 Ks on the clock. And now he's wanting to up the ante on it and convert it into a crazy drag machine. So I can't wait to see this car. We've been in talks about doing a review when it's all done. So definitely subscribe if you want to see this thing because this is tough. All right, on to the next one. Dylan and his Evo. I love the CP9A. I think it's a little bit more characterful than the CT9A, so the Evo 7, 8, and 9. I drove a Tommy Mackinnon, and although it's not the same, there's something about the way that this car drives that is black magic. Honestly, it doesn't feel all-wheel drive at all, but it's got that all-wheel drive traction. It doesn't understeer at all, which is insane. Yeah. And after seeing Adam LZ's Evo 5, I really think that these cars are super promising and a very potent platform. Yeah, bro. Your car is nuts, Dylan. I love the grey and grey. Alrighty. Next machine. We have Jagroup Lyle's HSV Club Sport R8. Okay, so this car normally came supercharged with the LSA motor. And out of the box, they were plenty fast already. I had driven a 700 horsepower supercharged version, which was nuts. And so typically a turbocharger allows you to extract even more boost out of it. So this thing would probably make close to 800, 900 horsepower if I'm right. But yeah, this thing would be a hoot to drive. I can't imagine what it'd be like, really, because the supercharger is so torquey and responsive down low. This thing must be a little bit more peaky. But the surge on it will be immense. Oh man, you've got a very clean car, bro. I would love to be behind the wheel of something like that. And if this is your daily driver, bro, kudos, bro. This is a sick car. Keep up the good work. I really want to see what numbers you pull out of this thing. Okay, next machine, and we have Nathaniel, and he's tagging me in his M3. Yes, this car is so good. Look at the stance on it. Straight away, you see the T37 SL Black Editions. Okay, that's just my dog. Hey, Huey, leave it. Leave it, okay? Sorry, guys. Yeah, you see the Black Edition wheels, the big brake kit, that front sweeping splitter. Man, this thing is so good. It's the E90 edition, so it's the 4 doors, and you still get that 4-liter roaring V8 engine, which is so good. They're an awesome driving machine, these BMWs. And he's also got a touring wagon as well as his daily. That's mad. Alright, on to the next one. Subaru S15. This is nice. It's immaculate. So it's got a blue and bronze color combination with the work XD9s. Really looks good. And they have really come up so much in value, these S15s. There is so much potential out of this chassis. You can drift it, you can drive on track, and it's just a great daily as well. It looks like he's also got Ganondorf mirrors. Oh man, this guy has it all. He's got a Subaru WRX STI hatch, an EG as well. Yeah, you've got some good taste in cars, man. In a few years, when America can get their hands on the S15, prices are going to skyrocket even more so. It's crazy. Yeah, that's so nice, dude. All right, on to the next one. EK4 Josh. So he's tagged me in his EK4, which is a VTIR variant. So he hits VTEC super hard. Love the grey on grey again. That looks super fresh. Oh man, that's clean. Most EK4s are pretty battered up, but you've done really well to keep this thing looking pristine, man. Let's check out the next one. Alright, so now we've got slow BFT, XR6 turbo, what we know and love. This is the turbocharged 4-liter inline 6 Barra. It is a beast, and it's got that Smurf blue paintwork, and I think 3-piece Simmons wheels. Yeah, it's so cool. I love the Barra. After having the chance to drive so many different Barras on the channel, it's really made me grow fond of it, and I would love to get my hands on one in the near future. I wonder what kind of power it makes. Let's check out this video. I love hearing sounds of this thing, man. Yes. That is too good. Love the Barras. And in due time, these Barras are going to go up so much in value. As you can see, Adam LZ is also hopping on the trend. They're going to skyrocket. So Johnny GTI has tagged me in his Mark 6 GTI Golf. That's clean. I love the D-badge look on it. The spoiler at the top and the rear diffusers at the bottom looks very, very tough. They're a great car for the money, and it's a really good daily driver. Super practical, 5 doors, and that rear hatch really makes it easy to like move car parts and whatnot. So yeah, love hot hatches. Nice car, brother. So Jake Panner, he's tagged me in his Honda Integra DC2 Type R. And this is in Phoenix yellow. It's so vibrant and it looks immaculate. Oh wow. And he's got the OEM grey 15-inch wheels. They've really come up so much in value. When you're driving this car, that B series VTEC engine is glorious. You just want to keep revving it more and more. It's so good. If you do want to pick one up, definitely try to get your hands on one before it's too late, because they're a sweet machine. So we've got Jetliner, who's got his Mark IV Toyota Supra, which is an absolute rocket ship. I actually did a review on it, and we're not going to touch too much on it, but you guys should definitely check it out if you haven't already done so. It makes 1,100 horsepower, and we did pull the parachute on the car on the street. It was nuts. Okay, no more other cars that I've reviewed. Let's go back to all the other cars out here. Okay, we've got Ben Wars. The Forester doesn't really have anything going for it unless you tune it and modify it up, because once you do, it looks so good, and the power behind it is actually quite punchy. This car has some 2-piece work wheels, I think, and the stance on it looks so good. This is a wagon, and for it to have that kind of look behind it, that's tough, man. Makes 200 kilowatts at the wheel, so it's pretty swifty. This would be a very practical day-to-day car. Oh man, that combination right there is fire. And look at those huge Brembos. Those are definitely STI Brembos. We've got a really good variety of cars going, so this is pretty good. Got a bit of Euro, got a bit of JDM, got a bit of Aussie as well. Yes, we've got an E30. I love the E30s, the shape, the boxiness. It was just the perfect proportions for a car back then. Interior looks really nice as well with that drift wheel. Yeah, this would be such a fun car to drive. And it's 4 doors. They've come up so much in value as well, these E30s. Yeah, love the old school Beamers. Very nice car. Alright, let's continue on to the next machine. XR5 T225. So I've driven the Mark II, Mark III RS, and the Mark IIs are front wheel drive, but it's got that synonymous 5-pot motor, which sounds so good. It's got all the right tones on it. And being that this car is a power horse machine and the guy's driving it on his P plates, which is nuts, this thing would be mighty fast. And I think for a P plate a row, you can't be driving this car, man. That's too much fun. I'm jealous. I never got a car like that on my Red P, so yeah, this would be a hoot to drive. I like what you've done here with the stance. It's super low. And for an 18-year-old, bro, this is a sick machine. So now we've got Hal Tony 92 and his FN2R in the community. This is a little bit of a hit and miss kind of car. People either love it or hate it because of the way it looks. So they really wanted to push the futuristic aspect about it, and it looks very different from the EP3R that it replaced. It did come with the K20Z motor, so it's a very potent engine, and I think the combination of what they've done is pretty sweet if you like the car's looks, and I don't really have any hatred towards it. And you can see how the DNA has evolved from this FN2R to the FK8R. It's got a big wing in the back. That's probably a Mugen wing, but yeah, this thing is a very affordable Civic Type R, and I think this is the cheapest one you can get into, and you still get that awesome VTEC sounding engine. Okay, so now we've got a Golf R Mark 6. This car is so much fun to drive. They are really, really good daily drivers. It's like a point and shoot car. Really great first car for the money. And dang, that's a lot of power to be pushing. I think it's running a GTX turbo. So if it is, that thing is blisteringly quick. Wow. Alrighty, on to the next car. Ooh, Subaru WRX. This is actually the very first car I ever owned, and he's got T37 SLs. I've got a huge soft spot for these things, but the only thing that I didn't like about him was the automatic transmission, and it was the only car that you could drive on your P plates at the time that was fast. I do prefer the older Subaru WRXs, but the new one's done right looks so good. Like, have you seen Dustin Williams' car? Another XR6 turbo with Simmons as well. Very similar build to the other one. He's got a BA and an FG. Oh man, you've got best of both worlds here. That's tough, man. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, so Stephanie Tremboli has tagged me in her Subaru Impreza Rs. I love the shape on this car. Although it's not a WRX or an STI variant, it just looks so good. I think it's a really great daily as well. Before we end it, there's a lot of cars here and I won't be able to finish it. We'll touch on Kev spec. Yes, this is a G6E. So the G6E is the luxury variant of the XR6 Turbo. So it came with leather seats, leather interior, heated seats as well. It's very, very nice on the inside. Not that nice compared with like the Germans, the BMWs and the Mercs, but still good for an Aussie car. And it had that legendary 4-litre inline-6 Barra turbo, 500 kilowatts. So this is no joke. Yeah, it's a super sedan, honestly. I love the way that the FG looks. Just something about it is just so tough. Alright, we'll just do one more. Black Mark II TT and his Audi TT. So this car has historically been known to be a hairdresser car, but I think it is a real sports car, and if you do it up, it's very, very swift. This thing looks cool with the black. It's got Omnitrix parts, CTS parts. It's got a turbo swap stage 3. I definitely don't think that's a hairdresser's car. Well, that's it, guys. There has been a lot of cars, and I know I've missed out on a few. I'm terribly sorry, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys do like it, please give it a thumbs up. In the comments below, tell me what you like about the owner's cars. I'll leave them all in the description box below. As well as that, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Please take care. Bye for now.